Hello. How are you? Welcome to CouchCapades. I am John. I was going to think of a fun thing to say before my name. Couldn't think of anything. And that's Rose.
I mean, I was going to say, I am Rose.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Welcome back to Danganronpa, you sexy, beautiful people, you.
What's going on, beautiful?
What's going... How you doing, beautiful? Gorgeous, handsome. Insert other adjective that makes you feel good about yourself.
Sorry, I'm laughing because as he's saying this, John is looking into the camera that we use for Twitch streaming. Actually,
I'm not. I was looking at the AV room sign.
Oh, that makes it better.
That makes it even better.
That makes it better.
I mean, I'll look at the camera. Hi, how are you?
Okay, so we have a DVD to watch, and the only place that we can think of to watch this is the AV room.
The AV room, yep.
So here we go. Let's go see what they got here.
It's a giant AV room, by the way.
It is. Like,
The amount of crap what we have pulled off here at CouchCapades, if we had something like this, it'd be insane.
Yes. Yes, it would. I also question why there are so many stations.
Right? Like, right?
This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen.
Blank DVD.
I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me, it felt like an eternity. God, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it's...
Like, it happens to me a lot. Like,
really?
Especially as we're watching movies, like, it just feels like it's so long sometimes for people to respond, especially when we're watching it for the first time. The second and third watch through, like, after that first time, I'm just there like, no, this is normal timing. Like, yeah. It was just my anticipation of what are they going to say next.
I'm sitting here on pins and needles for probably 3 seconds, and it felt like an eternity.
Not even.
Yep.
Like, half the time it's like half a second, and I'm just there like, that was so long. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. It was me! Sayaka!
Oh, well done.
I guess I should have said that in my outside voice.
Say it in your...
Sayaka! It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. Probably about 20 days. And there she was. I forgot how pretty she was.
Okay then. Are you ready to begin?
I don't know if she compares to Kyoko though.
It's hard to compare those two.
It is. The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. I appreciate that he doesn't have any gray hair yet.
Yeah.
Like, he's in his 30s.
He's in his 30s.
Which is not as old as I thought when I was young.
Nope.
It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
Oh, wait, come on now.
Middle age is 40s, guys.
Wait, hold up.
Don't put me in middle age yet.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation.
That way you can watch it later.
Exactly. I'm a little slow, you know.
Okay.
I never really got to the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Yeah, that can be a problem. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
Not even blinking?
Not at all. She's so focused.
So, this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It is not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please, don't worry too much.
What was her voice? Was she my Valley girl?
She was your Valley girl, yeah.
Right.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There's a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
No!
Can you accept that?
Like, you want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all of this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. Fred!
Yeah, that's a revelation.
Yeah. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So, why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life?
There's so much food, man. I mean, come on now.
So many donuts.
So many donuts. So much food for Sayaka.
Seriously. As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Is it Kyoko? Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Speak up, boy.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other.
Boy, speak up.
He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you, excuse me, can you accept that?
Fred! Yes!
Man, a few words I see, Makoto. I appreciate that about you.
This can't be real. I said, yes?
I'm sorry for putting you through all of this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise, as long as you're in the school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. Did he do it again for Genocide Joe?
Maybe?
Doubt it.
Doubt it.
Hina. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... What the... Kyoko. What the Kyoko?
What the Kyoko?
Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Her father.
Her father?
No! And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off.
Oh shit, the power's going out.
I would never get it back, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore.
That's what happens when power goes out.
Yes. Wow. what the heck just happened.
Oopsie. Looks like it broke. Out of service.
I wonder who he didn't see. He didn't say anything about seeing Mukuro's interview.
Yeah.
So she might have agreed, might not have agreed.
Yeah, he said everyone, but
yeah.
I
But
don't
like,
know.
I feel like he would have actually singled out Mukuro, just to be like, oh my god, she was actually here.
Yeah.
What? It just so happened to break just now.
Now, then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose.
I was about to say, oh, Makoto said a bad word. And then I was like, no, he said damn it.
Yeah. It's just not very often.
Not very often, no.
Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. Ah, so he didn't see everything.
I guess not, yeah.
He'd ask them the question, and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect. I don't remember her saying that.
You don't? Yeah, I remember saying that,
Okay.
yeah.
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten?
Bum, bum, bum!
Or Fred?
Update. Interview DVD has been updated in the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Ding dong bing bong.
Is it nighttime?
It is nighttime.
Do I have to go to bed?
Yes, you do.
No! But I was finding out so much.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
Thank you, Merlin.
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although the dawn is totally pitch black.
What?
There's no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, that leads to drought. Then that leads to
Every
drought.
time.
But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, let's get started.
Sure.
The beginning of the end of the class trial. Wow, that was really hard for me to say. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Ready?
You ready?
We doing this?
Screams, just running in bloody murder.
Just like running through the hall like a Muppet, just like shaking back and forth.
I would fund a Muppet version
God.
of Danganronpa. If I create a Patreon, I'm gonna make it one tier of the Muppet version of Danganronpa.
Oh God. Gonna have to find people who can make those puppets.
I'm sure people would come out of the woodwork for this shit.
Oh, I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto.
She's always in the corner.
Does that mean you feel prepared? No, it means I was already on the first floor, dog. Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet? Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, they all showed up, popped out of the ground. Fred. Byakuya! Fred. Byakuya. They're all here. They arrived one after another. But they were all in the same state of shock. Fred! Hina! Fred!
Fred, dog.
Hero!
Dog.
Silence. Did you hear something?
I heard something, yes.
Was it from the game?
I don't know.
Did I start another timer with Google and forget about it? That was weird.
Did we take out? You took out the cookies, right? Yeah, you took them out.
Yeah, they're out of the oven.
Maybe
oven's turned off.
Oh! I'm getting a a reminder. That's right.
John set a reminder for himself, and it wasn't any normal silence.
Glad we both heard. I heard it too. I was like, "What is that?"
We're a little on edge right now, guys. Everything good with your reminder?
Yeah.
Okay. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. I'm late! Clyde, how are you late? You followed Byakuya.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, strong, silent master is so wonderful! So cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze! Now, listen. Everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. Maybe take out the little.
Yeah, that's. Well, no, they were because they're being.
One of them was like 25.
I would say little in stature and size, and not age. To be able to be hung by freaking scissors.
Yeah, but
she cannot hang my fat ass with scissors.
We're also talking about a different demographic
That's
of
true.
people.
Yes,
We're not talking about fat ass Americans here.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
If that's what Master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Achoo! Where am I? Red. No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Damn, Kyoko. Holy shit,
I mean,
dog.
I don't blame her. I was kind of hoping that Jill would stick around.
True.
Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Yes, the morose faces.
The Miss Morose faces, yes.
Okay, well then, let's begin. This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair, climaximum sorrow.
You're right. This is the final class trial. And this time, it'll be fair.
What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Wouldn't it be libel?
I think
slander is
Slander's
written.
Libel is
libel
spoken.
is spoken.
Yes, it would be libel.
Thank you, Spider-Man, for teaching us.
Right? If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I take home the tiara every year.
Sure.
I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
I don't think that's how it works.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
What?
Why?
Why did that change?
I don't know.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away.
Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever. This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Right.
Fred, dog.
That's what it said.
Sound like a goat, like a big.
A little bit. Look, you can scream like a goat. I can go with the best of them. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word, minus Fred. They just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other. But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so. It's the stress. Well, you can tell us all about it soon. What?
Why are we having this conversation right now, Kyoko?
At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready. Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that.
Don't
because
F up.
I wasn't sure. Don't get us all killed, Makoto. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator.
Let's do it.
Is there any? Should I look at the monitor and
No,
anything?
you shouldn't.
No.
Let's go in.
Monitor and camera.
Yes, you're right. Where are you gonna go get what the hell are you gonna use Nice Coins for now?
Presents.
For whom?
Myself.
Okay.
I'm worth it.
That's true, you are.
I started making my way toward the opening. Step after step toward that gaping maw. I resolved that this would be the last time.
Okay, then.
You don't say. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. And finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. You know, getting out of this school, like, none of them are going to get on elevators.
No, absolutely not. I'd be terrified of
They're taking
elevators.
stairs from now
What the
on.
shit are you talking about, man? Yeah, elevators scare the
Seriously.
hell out of me.
Without warning, it began to descend. You mean the doors didn't shut? Deeper and deeper. 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 Deeper still.
I thought you guys pressed the button to go down.
I mean, it probably starts on its own.
True.
Yeah, you're going really far underground. We get it. You climbed up all the way on a ladder before.
True.
Just saying. I closed my eyes, and sight fell away. Like it happens when you close your eyes. All sound, too, disappeared.
That's calling I blacked out.
Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Oh my god! This is the final trial site.
Yeah, it's a little underdone, I believe.
Yeah.
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
I mean, it's very dystopia.
Yeah, that's true.
dystopian future type thing.
It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin!
Yes, I want to save the data. There we go. Yeah.
I was like, don't really have anything
else. Never got everything anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have 4 SP. Okay, so real fast. Truth bullets. We've got... Okay, so we're still doing the file. Places to check. The control room. Tarp. Her profile. Ultimate despair. Hidden room. Photo. Headmaster's e-handbook. Locker notebook. Locker pocketbook.
Okay.
Bio secret lab. Lab lights. Group photo. Her memory. Kyoko's account. Which one was Kyoko's account? Oh yeah, this how Mukuro died.
Yes.
And the interview DVD. Okay. So that's what I have so far. Let's finish the preparations. Start the trial.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're here, dog!
We made it!
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Oh, of course you have.
So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of the school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win. And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Sure.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Wow, Hero, that's a
It's actually a good question.
Huh?
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Do you?
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me. All right. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
Oh, right off.
Oh, shit. We're going into this. All right.
Damn.
Make your
group photo, places to check, Headmaster's e-handbook. I almost think the group photo based off of what he said.
Yeah, I say group photo
now
too.
to remember.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me, I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own. What a coincidence. I do have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone else and me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. That doesn't make any sense. I was like, that's the only one. Shoot the damn thing.
I missed. Oh. Something about a group photo.
Yeah.
So we suspect each other, have something that proves it. I do. Okay, yeah. I got my thing up. We're fine there. It's on the last one. Okay, so let's see. It was right there? Come on. Yes!
Holy shit, wow. Counter, son of a bitch. Whoa, hold on, Makoto.
That's a hard shot, actually. It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You two?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right? Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right, because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Oh, wow.
So we have Junko, what's his name? Chihiro.
Yeah.
Sayaka, Hifumi, Celeste. Of course she's not running.
Yeah, no.
Leon, Makoto, Sakura. She is coming in hot. She must have taken a handicap and just gotten a late start, trying to make it fair. Byakuya, Toko, Haka, Mondo, Mukuro is in this one.
Yeah.
Hiro and
Kyoko?
Look, you're supposed to be helping me with names.
You were going at it. I was like, well, I don't even know. All right.
Junko's still not looking at the camera.
No.
Her face is covered in our photo too.
Yes.
It's weird. I figured as much. In which case? Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Sure it is. Maybe it's not though.
I like Leon in the corner. It's like, yeah.
I think it's hilarious that it's Genocide Jill.
Oh my God, it is. Everyone looking for, and
Still
then you're
Junko.
right, still Junko. And then there's the donuts.
Yeah, they all have donuts. Hifumi is still in the same pose. Hifumi and Sakura
Are in the same
pose as in Makoto's photo.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Mukuro is just off. She does not look
She's
happy.
like, why the shit am I here? My God.
But look how cute Chihiro is. Mm-hmm. He's just so happy. So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in this together. That's why I'm the only one. Shit. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me. So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us. I think that's the longest sentence Makoto has gotten this whole game. The longest single sentence.
You know, you might be right, actually.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Who would have thought?
A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is the one who got the photo.
Some days I love this game where I'm just like, we make it out more complicated than it actually is, and it's just right there. I love it. Thank you.
I mean, I guess Toko's not in there. Monokuma is definitely not in there.
Any of those. That's true.
That's true. That might be the real thing.
That might be the real thing.
That could be the real answer. But you know what? Let's hazard a guess and say it's this one.
Hazard a guess.
Hazard a guess. In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. Okay, in this one, Sakura's gripping Hifumi's forehead, and then
the other one,
she's holding on to his top spike.
Unicorn spike thingy. Yep.
Yeah. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing. Can we go through the other two since Kyoko didn't get hers? As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. I freaking love Sakura.
What the hell? That was just punching a fish.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo with that in which that person wasn't included. Also, I wanted a better look at Byakuya's. I didn't click away from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The game just timed me out.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy.
It's like it was planned. Woohoo!
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint? Fred? But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me? Monokuma's not there? Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Okay. So we have Byakuya's picture. Fumi is just falling down.
There's Junko again. She's getting splashed in the face by Leon.
Yeah. Leon's not facing the camera, but that makes sense.
We can't tell if...
Why is Mukuro on a phone in the pool?
Mukuro might be skinny dipping right now. We have no...
Could be.
We're not sure.
Kyoko's still got her gloves on, so that has been consistent.
And she had her gloves on the other one, too.
Yeah.
I checked that, so... Okay. Easy enough.
I love how Makoto's head just looks like it was deposited on a body.
Right?
It's just a little different coloring.
Ooh, head big.
Oh, all their heads are too big for their bodies. That's
True.
just anime a lot of times. Yeah. So
Gloves are
Hina's
still there?
picture, gloves are there.
And
Junko's still looking away.
Still facing away.
Can't
All right.
see her face. This one, Junko's talking to Celeste. Can't see her face.
And Genocide Jill's in that one.
Yeah.
And Junko's face.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's Toko. I was looking for Toko in this one. I lost her for a second. Her tiny hands.
Tiny hands.
Fred! There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something.
Group photo has been added to the...
Updated.
Oh, sorry. Group photo has been updated in the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Has it?
Can you just forget about the photo already?
Wait, you want to move on from it? Mr. Is Kyoko a ghost?
Right? Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo. I'm still pissed about that.
I don't think it's fake. And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Huh. So, you think they're fake? No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this photo either, but is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake? What do you mean? What? I want to see your photo.
Did she get her photo?
She might not have.
Yeah.
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Like, amnesia? Oh, this is yours.
No, this is your Hangman's Gambit's yours.
Oh, that's right.
And it's amnesia.
Oh, can I spell amnesia? I need an M. Come on. Is it I or E?
I believe E. It should be E.
E. Destiny. S. Come on. Oh, A.
Jesus, they're floating on you hard.
They are. Did I hit the A like 3 times.
It's gonna be a long trial. They turned up the difficulty on you.
Punks. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. That makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult type story?
What makes it a cult type? Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy. It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. The DVD?
Yes, I think you're right.
The interview DVD. There it is.
Holy shit, that's a lot of bullets.
Yeah.
Damn, dog. All right.
That's the most I've gotten. Let's see.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did that stuff turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Counter. These photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing. You're gonna show us something indecent, are you? Wow, that really got you.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Like, we're all battling for our lives. Are you gonna show us a pee-pee?
Might kill her on the spot.
Might kill her on the spot. I don't know. I was just like,
either
wow.
that or it'll flip her to Genocide Jill, and then Genocide Jill will see it and be like, no, you all die.
Jesus Christ, Toko.
No, it's nothing like that. Wait, we can actually watch the DVD now? It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster. When you say all of us, you mean... I mean all of us, including you. You lie! I never did any kind of interview. No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
We're actually gonna show it?
No. Oh, just Tina's part. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you. Fred! What are you saying? I didn't imagine you would remember. It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow? Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Sometimes I like Byakuya coming in like that. Like, we can't say it didn't happen. Like, at least not even a shred of evidence saying it didn't happen. So we have to accept this.
We have to accept that it is a definite possibility, at least.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing insomnia here.
I'm sorry? Insomnia?
That's right, insomnia, which turns into amnesia. John might have a little insomnia himself.
No, you fell asleep too early last night.
I did, I passed out.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now. Oh, sure. Oh, no.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster.
Yeah, there's a TV behind you, dog. We can throw it up.
What were the interviews about? The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school. What kind of question is that? And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, We all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing. The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not.
Yes, it does.
Even if I brought the whole amnesia, even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever, that's just insane. How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
Are you? Or you sure are, cuz it's all true.
What?
I know, it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it. Indeed, we only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yup, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt. And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters now.
Yes it does.
Matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skull and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster. Taking that group photo. Those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Well, duh. Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive. Come on, you're better than this, Byakuya.
The original motive? You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to kill each other? That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuru Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else. So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Okay. Sure.
Fight.
Control room, Mukuro's profile, and the headmaster's e-handbook.
Okay, what do we got?
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. Okay. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere! What makes you so sure? What does make me so sure?
Exactly, you're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. Mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away. Because masterminds always lurk in the backgrounds, right?
Oh, the control
The
room.
control room 1,000,000 miles away.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. I'm like, okay, which one is it?
Yeah. There's no way they could have controlled the machine. Okay. So, control room.
All the way to Toka.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Be here somehow. Okay.
Here we go.
It's this one. Come on.
Oh. I got it.
Hit the very bottom of that hitbox. There's no question the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know that? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. Mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt the mastermind has been inside the school all along. There can't be any doubt. In which case, there can also be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us. What? Why? Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already for the 28th time, but this killing game began with 16 students, and everyone, all of you have been in here and everyone's killed each other, and it's only been the 16 students.
So, if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So, we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
Sure you are, hero. You're too dumb to not be. Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
I mean, she's not wrong, dog. Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Nuts. You got me.
Wait, what are you trying to say? Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was. Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head. No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was in something else entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto? Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the other wounds, the stab wound, the blow to her head. The stab wound.
Stab wound. We did it.
The other ones. All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. Did you read the Monokuma? Oh, you did read the Monokuma file, right? The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So it can't be possible So they can't be possibly what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
She did soldiery things.
You're wrong. She didn't.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
It's really creepy how well you do Toko. It's very creepy, man.
Come on, I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place?
What the hell is happening?
Now I just want to see how that worked itself out in the anime.
Right?
Her photo interview, Mukuro, her profile, because the headmaster said something about she didn't have any wounds on her.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it,
That has to be it. It's spinning too much. It's spinning too much. It has to be it. That has to be exactly it. I can't read it, so that has to be the answer. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir. When she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
to be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because all of Master's training.
What the hell?
Good.
What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm gonna sidestep that one.
I am dodging this right now. So we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. Also, that is really impressive that she didn't get any wounds.
Yeah, like she must have been like top tier.
Yeah.
Shit, Bond and Bourne have both gotten their ass beaten.
Yeah.
And she didn't.
Like, most video game people, like Witcher,
Yeah.
God of War, like,
Snake.
yeah.
Yeah, Kratos. Every game you get your ass beat.
Yeah.
And Mukuro, not a
Mukuro's
scratch.
just like, nah. Either that or she knows how to heal.
True. That was her ultimate. She was the ultimate Wolverine. Coming at you, bub.
In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her. Oh, I didn't realize my hand moved. As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wound came after she was already dead. Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Nice.
Jeez.
Wow. Mukuru's final injury has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
God.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Yes. That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days. So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Shit, that was
God, that was last night? No effing way.
Oh my god.
I know that we don't have the best concept of time in this game.
But I didn't know it was last night.
I thought it was like 2 or 3 days.
So he died, quote unquote, executed.
Like
got
that
out,
morning.
That morning, climbed out. They did the trial, and this is the afternoon, evening.
Well, it's been nighttime since we got out of the trash.
Oh, that's true. So we got out of the trash probably in the morning, because he said he didn't know how much he slept. He didn't know how much time left. And doesn't the trash get taken out at night? And Kyoko was in the trash can.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
This is weird. Guys, explain it in the comments to us. Use small words.
Explain like I'm 5 the story of Danganronpa.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
I mean, he's not wrong on that one either.
It also means that Mukuro was not the mastermind.
Yes.
So the mastermind is still at large.
Yes.
Clearly, since Monokuma is right there.
Clearly, since we're still playing this game too.
So, who was it that attacked you? The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. The headmaster. Has to be the headmaster.
Has to be the headmaster.
Okay.
Yeah, I think something got in my eye. I'm okay.
Oh. Wait, did I have 10 minutes to make that decision?
I think you did.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask. Huh? I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question.
Oh, God.
Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption? You can't really know who was under the mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
Sure, but I don't know what it is right off. No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face.
You are seeing
Oh, the hand.
the hand, yeah.
The hand, and there's no fake nails.
There's no, yeah, that's a good point. There's no fake nails.
No fake nails, and no...
that's the right hand
Yeah.
and the Fenrir tattoo.
Yeah. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. There we go.
Hey!
We didn't read that.
Looking at each other, talking this out real fast. We're like, oh, it's right there.
Comparing that to the masked attacker. Also, Makoto has a really good memory if this is like what flash froze in his brain.
Right?
Because like Dark of Night, was asleep, woke up for this.
Saw it and passed.
And remembers it.
this. Yeah, it's
Passed out, woke up again, saw Kyoko. Like, the fact that he remembers the tattoo was not there is insane. It should be obvious.
more fighting. I don't know why I did that one.
I guess it's the Monokuma file.
Unless we have to absorb something.
We might.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under the mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh, God.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Is it the left?
It's the right.
Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
Because they don't lie.
I'm on tonight, you know the hips don't lie. I'm starting to feel it right.
Okay, so I got the right hand, and I got to shoot the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
I like your. Oh god no.
Oh, no! I missed! Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo.
Boy.
But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. It was gripping the knife very tightly.
And didn't have fake nails.
And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay, you got me. I guess it wasn't her.
You guess.
But that still doesn't prove that it was me. Or could, yeah, or could have been.
It could have been.
It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Ina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah, we were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Well, one of him.
Okay, sure. But it couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Fred.
Oh no! No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
They also weren't wearing gloves.
True.
No gloves and no scars on the hands.
True.
Fred. If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me. Before anyone could say anything, Kyoko took off her gloves. Yep.
Wow.
Jeez. Kyoko was removing her gloves. Your hands! Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin. Did we hear how she burned
I don't
her hands?
remember, actually. I don't think so.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced. Well, there we go.
Okay, well, ask him you shall receive.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars. If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it really doesn't bother me. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on, and the music will go back to normal.
Oh, I thought it was. I was like, shit, if you called that out, it'd be great.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine? No, not at all. I'm positive.
Plus the tattoo thing again, or
Yeah,
nah.
very smooth skin. Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Fred. This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Jeez.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure. As long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Makuru's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
The fudge? I almost dropped the F-bomb.
Yeah. So we've done 2 investigations and we're on our second trial for the day.
Yeah.
This defies all video game logic of how long a day is.
I was like, how long are these days? 82 hours?
Seriously.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, thanks.
I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
You even all saw it happen. Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing. Actually, you all saw it. Happened right in front of your eyes.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before you found her, right?
Nope.
Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
Nope.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
Just totally ignores it. I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame him either.
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere? There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored.
It was always in the fridge the entire time. Wouldn't he, what do you put in a pool? The shock?
Chlorine?
Chlorine, wouldn't that decompose a body?
Would have made it very green. At least her
true.
hair.
That's true.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Yeah, that one. That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body, and it'd keep the body preserved at the same time. Especially considering she was the second one dead. Then you're also saying the what?
What?
Second one dead.
Okay.
It's not my fault. That part seems decently obvious from all of the stab marks that showed up.
Oh, the stab marks that showed up, yes.
That seems one of the more obvious things.
Yes.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden. So, why they're calling her Mukuro, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof. The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. There's something that has made its way from the biolab to the garden. It was the tarp that said it came from the biolab, but I found it in the garden. What makes me so sure that the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden.
Came from
The biolab.
Mother of God, he did it!
When I was checking over it again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped onto one of the corners of the tarp. Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How do you notice it? That tiny little thing. It seemed very big in the corner, man.
It was a totally different color than the tarp. Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing. I don't think you have any space to be calling somebody nitpicky.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in the biolab.
Oh God! Oh, I hate this right now.
There are 4 more games.
Yes, 2, 3, Despair Girls. The one on the Switch.
Yeah.
And the VR one, which I guess I need to order the VR connector for the PlayStation 5.
Is it going to be on PSVR 2?
No, I don't think so. But I can get the connector to use our PSVR 1.
Oh, okay.
The adapter for us to record it.
Cool.
Unless it's on Steam, then that just justifies me getting a Valve Index.
Oh, we're spending money, guys. So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed the tarp to wrap it up. Oh,
God, Rose is dying over
I
here.
held it in for as long as I could.
Jesus.
They must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent. Will you be the next detective who checks out my murder scenes?
Oh my God.
I would love to transcribe how you describe them. It would be great for my novels.
But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened.
But you seem to be getting.
But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I realized that.
I was like,
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
Maybe. You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency, one so major it can't be overlooked. Thank you, Kyoko.
An inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking about?
La 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 la. I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about?
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
Fred! What? One thing?
You know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about your family.
What? Huh?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
What?
So, what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Oh, why are you bringing that up? No!
Your mom, your dad, your little sister, what do you think happened to your family?
Why does Hina look happy?
I mean, yeah.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
There was a shot where Monokumo's blushing the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset. Fred!
Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me.
Goose Fraba.
He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it.
Whoa.
The inconsistency has to be the one area where the numbers just don't match up.
The lights.
The moment of truth.
this is
Shit,
you.
it's me.
Sure about this? I'm not listening. What are you talking about? You sure I'm not listening? Okay. Can't hear you. Final strike.
What up, bitches?
Ah, because he's a jerk.
Fine. Okay. What am I doing wrong?
I'm not sure that you're doing anything wrong. Are you? hitting Y to
Yeah.
strike?
Oh, I'm bringing down his.
Yeah.
Wait.
He keeps on getting more stars. So I think that this is just part of the trial.
What? What?
What just happened?
Nothing.
No, I believe you.
Uh-oh. Have we already come to the end of the debate? Well, it would seem you weren't able to uncover the mystery of the school or Mukuru's death. You know what that means? It's everyone's favorite punishment time!
Is this really it for us? Is it all over?
Yes.
I can't give up now.
I can't give up now.
What?
I don't... What just
What just-
happened? That is
Yeah, I don't understand what happened.
strange.
This whole playthrough, I have not lost to this one.
Uh-uh. That's weird.
I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let it go because I did it twice.
Sure. Okay, he's still got 1.5 hearts. Oh.
Oh, I didn't know I
What?
could change that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Biolab lights.
Jesus. I was like, wait, hold on.
The inconsistency Hiyoko's talking about is the lights.
Ah! What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. Also, like, biolab seems very picky between biolab and biolab lights.
Yeah. And it didn't tell me that there were 3 bullets.
Yeah.
I always switch the bullets.
Yeah,
Okay, whatever.
sure. That's where everyone who's died is stored. And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on. In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot. But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man. Explain like on 5.
9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be on is 10.
Because there are 6 students. Well, maybe.
Well, maybe.
10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second.
Look at all those, like, it's just very consistent.
Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth, then Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all? That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
So you're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it. The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence. But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone. Then, whose body disappeared? It may very well be that none of them disappeared. But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match? Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense?
The same person was killed twice.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Just killed twice. That's how come Kyoko came back as a ghost.
Yes, that's true.
9 murders. There weren't actually 10 murders, but 9! That's why there are 9 bodies. That's patently untrue. Counting Monokuma's executions, there have indeed been 10 murders. I think we can all agree on that.
Actually, you're completely right. So, looks like I just embarrassed my...
Really? It's okay. Oh. Same person was killed twice.
Yes.
So technically there were 9 murders, but the same person was killed twice.
Yes.
Okay. What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered and then murdered again. So technically 9 murders and the 10th one was fake.
Yes, 9 murders. Not
One of them was fake.
one of them was fake. Yeah, I see your technicality that you're like, because you can't murder someone twice.
But that's what they're making
But that's
their
what they're saying.
argument
Like, so that, yes.
Murdered and murdered again? If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right? Technically, you're right, I guess, but still, something like that could easily have happened. No, it is what happened. Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice? It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else. And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No. That's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on. Besides, who could that someone else have been?
All you have to do is look at these bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
And should we come back next time
And reveal?
and reveal
Oh
everything?
my god.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
See you later.
Bye! Who could it be?
Tell me who it could be. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god. I don't understand this.
It could be someone very specific.
Maybe.
Just, I mean, it's just the points. Just It went right through them.
They all line up.
They all line
They
up.
all line up.